Hey guys, how's it going? Jose here, welcome back to the channel. And if you've been following my community tab, you notice that I purchased the brand new Vizio P-Series 2018 4K HDR Dolby Vision TV. Now, this is not going to be like my review video just yet, because this is going to be like a first look, first hands on this TV. So far, my experience has been good. I just did the unboxing, and if you want to follow the unboxing, make sure you follow me on Patreon. So we suggested to do this with someone else. In this case, it's just to me. They are aluminum, actually. They're aluminum, but they feel light, very light. I don't even know if that's gonna fit. So I'm assuming this is gonna be like this from this side. Yeah, and there's only one way that you can put it in, you see? Yes, so for patrons, I have exclusive videos and behind the scenes. So yeah, if you are a fan of the channel and if you want to see more of that, make sure you follow me and support this channel on Patreon so I can get more products to review. I haven't even removed this. There you go. Wow. So my first impressions is that the TV build quality, it's super good. Also, to put it together, it's super easy. The legs are pretty wide, as you guys can see right here. They're barely fit in my furniture right here. And I remember the TCL did not fit, but the TCL had an advantage. You can flip the legs and you can make it fit in something much smaller. In this case, you can't do that, but fortunately it does fit. Now the whole thing between the legs, it measures 42.3 inches. So if you want to know that, that is kind of important information. 42.3. All right. And this is from behind. Now the whole I/O ports are going to be located in this side, which is the right side of the TV if you're looking at it from the front. And then the power is going to be on the left side. But I'm going to take another video. Right now I'm going to show you how it looks from behind. I just wanted to show you first look from the front. All right, so let's go to see what lies behind this TV. All right, so now we're taking a look at behind of this Vizio P-Series. The first thing I wanted to say is that the plastic feels good though. The quality feels good overall. I like this a lot. Now this, you notice how it looks kind of thick? Well, this from the screen, from the front to the back, the thickest part of the TV is about 2.5 inches. And right here is about 1.5, so 1.5. It's not bad. It just kind of looks thick somehow, but hey, who's gonna look at the behind of the TV, right? Especially if you can wall mount the TV. It has VESA for wall mounting, so that's good. Now over here, this will be on the left hand side. It has the power, AC power port, so if that's kind of important to you. And then down here we have the speakers. Now the speakers are facing backwards. I'm not a big fan of that, but who's gonna use the TV speakers? You can use a soundbar. I always recommend using a soundbar for your TV. All right, so over here we have the first ports. They're facing down. I'm not a big fan of that either, but who cares? It is what it is, right? So we have the Ethernet, we have the cable antenna, we have audio out, just in case if you're still using those kind of connections. And we also have the optical. Now we have 3 HDMI ports right here, and you notice the number 1 is the ARC, which is the audio return channel. That's if you want to connect your soundbar right there or your AV receiver. Then right next to it we have the number 2 and says HDMI best, so I'm assuming that one supports HDR, but as far as I know, all of the ports that this TV has support HDR. Now over here on the facing to the right, we have 2 more HDMI ports, number 4 and number 5. And as far as I know, number 5, it's 1080p, and it says 1080p and higher, which it doesn't take HDR, but maybe you would just want to use it for, I don't know, like an old DVD player So maybe your Xbox, the first generation. All right. And over here we have more the component ports right over here on top. And then we have one USB 2.0 port. I don't use USB a lot, but I know some of you guys do. So this one only has one USB 2.0 port. Then down here we have some controllers. This is the power, the volume, power, and input. You just can change the input just in case if you can't find the controller at the moment, you can always do that. All right, guys, so the TV is my first time I ever turned this on, and I'm gonna set it up. But before I do that, I wanted to show you the controller. All right, so here's a controller. It's very simple. It's not that big. It's not that thick either. It uses two AAA batteries, and I'm pretty sure that you guys are familiar with this one. I've seen it before. I used it in another Vizio TV I reviewed before, and I like this quick direct buttons right here. It includes pretty much everything that you need: the Vudu, Netflix, Amazon, Sumo, never seen that one, Crackle, and iHeartRadio. The menu is right there. The input and power are on top, and pretty much everything is just right at your fingertip or hand reach, whatever you want to call it. But it's good. I don't like this buttons right here at the bottom, but who cares? All right, guys. So I connected this TV to my antenna. This is the TV tuner, of course. And so far, so good. Everything looks good. I can actually see the information here. And this is running at 720p with Dolby audio. And it looks good. I mean, it does look like a 720p. Plus the TV upscales this to just feel the 4K format. And also we can watch, for example, this is a 1080p format, which of course it looks a little bit better, more sharp, the image, and I think it looks great. Now also you can jump into Netflix, so let's jump from here to Netflix, right? And I was already watching some of these programs, and this TV has Dolby Vision. All right, so if you look for Dolby, it'll give you all the Dolby Vision. And if you TV or maybe you have a Dolby Atmos soundbar system, it also give you the Dolby Atmos and Vision programs supported. So in this case, for example, we have Lost in Space, Altered Carbon, Bright, which all of this shows they look really, really good. They run in 4K and Dolby Vision, and so far everything looks very, very nice and sharp. So just in case if you guys are wondering, so far so good. I haven't played with the picture settings that much. I'm going to show you just real quick what I have. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions. If you guys already have a TV like this one and you already have some suggestions for picture, let me know in the comments. So far I am using this one. This option is called Calibrated, and I just did some changes. I increased the contrast to 90 and the backlight to 55, and everything else pretty much remains the same. I haven't played with the settings too much because I just got this TV and I just wanted to show you the first hand how it looks and my first impressions. So but I will be doing more tests, playing around with the picture settings and everything. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and like to the channel. Let me know some suggestions if you guys want to see. What do you guys want to see besides this picture settings? I'm going to connect it also to my Xbox and the PlayStation to see how it runs, and maybe do comparisons with the KS8500 that I have right here. All right, guys. So thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Jolster, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Jolster out.